Hi, I'm Heyzeus, and this video is the first part in a new series where we look at the true odds behind trade-up contracts. Now the focus of this isn't going to be on what rare skin you get out of the trade-up contract, but on how the game chooses which skin from which collection you get. Now my reason for wanting to do this particular video series is that I've done trade-ups for years, and there's certain trade-ups I've done hundreds if not thousands of times. And that's given me a very large sample of data to work from, particularly from OP skins. We can get it all in a spreadsheet. And it's allowed me to go back over and look at the past trade-up records I've had in terms of the skins I've gotten out of trade-ups, and see what sort of patterns have shown up. And what I've found at times with certain collections is they don't follow the pattern you'd expect, given what we know about trade-up odds at present. Certain skins seem to show up more often within certain collections, and between certain collections. Now, the problem I have though is that even though I've got quite a bit of data, it's not really complete enough to draw definite results. This is effectively a science experiment, and you want really clear information, and you want to have all variables accounted for. So the point of this video series is I'm going to do a particular type of trade up several hundred times to get a large enough sample size and see what sort of results I get. I'm going to split this video into a number of parts just because that is a lot of trade-ups, but in any case what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys what particular trade-up I'm going to do and what results I should get, and then we'll get into actually doing the experiment. So the trade-up we're doing involves 2 field-tested industrial grade cash skins. They don't have to be the bison skin, they can be any type of skin, and 8 factory new industrial grade train skins. Once again, they don't have to be Mag 7 metallic DD pats, but that's the easiest one to get. So I think most, if not all, of the industrial grade skins I'll be using will be that. There may be a few Scar 20 carbon fibers. It would be nice if they're all the same type. It'd be another variable I could remove. However, I'm fairly sure if something's affecting the trade-up odds, it won't be the particular type of skin that I use within that collection. It'll be something else. So if you look below the red line, you can see all the different types of skins you can get out of this trade-up. The reason they're depicted the way they are is that the game doesn't select one of the skins you put into the contract and then give you a skin out of that collection. Instead, what it does is it takes all the skins that are below the red line, throws them into a pot, and effectively draws them out as a lucky dip. That's obviously a very simplified, childish way of describing it, but effectively that's what it does. The end result is the same. This has one very big and profound implication. What it means is, if you have a trade-up contract with 2 different types of skins from 2 different collections, so one skin from each collection, and let's say they're both military spec, for example, but there's 3 restricted skins in the collection that one of the skins is from, and only 1 restricted skin in the collection the other skin's from, you're much more likely to get a restricted skin from the collection that has 3 restricted skins. Now, as I've said, this is what we understand at the moment in terms of how the trade-up contract works, and the whole point of this particular video series is going to be to test that. So we're going to do 200 or 300 of these contracts, and in theory we should get 38.5% of them resulting in cash collection skins. And in theory, those cash collection skins should be spread evenly between the 5 cash skins. Admittedly, on this last point, I probably won't get statistically significant results, but we'll see how we go. In any case, I've already done the first 32 trade-ups for this, so I'm about to play the footage now. I recorded this beforehand, so I'm probably going to repeat a few things I've said already in the video. It's also got some fairly banal commentary, so you may just want to skip through it to get to the end. And at the end I'm going to start putting up the results on a spreadsheet, so you'll be able to see what I got out of this first set of 32 trade-ups. Okay, so here we are on my alt. I'm just going to try and get through these as quickly as possible. They're not going to be too interesting otherwise. Just going to load them all up. I'm just going to click the inventory tab button when I get to doing them. It's not like they're particularly exciting trade-ups. This doesn't lag too much either. Sorry, there's a bit of crap in my inventory. So I'm suspicious as to whether these actually work the way they're supposed to, because I've always noticed weird patterns. when I've done these trade-ups before. And the thing is, it could just be completely confirmation bias. Like, humans are like that, we're actually not very trustworthy, we're not good at picking up on these things. Oh, there we go, there's the first one. So, this is really my grand experiment on trade-ups, delving into the mysteries of the machine. Woohoo, reactor. Yeah, those are the big wins. If I get a bunch of them, I'll make money. I always have to. Whenever I've done these before, I've always got a bunch of reactors. It's made them a lot more profitable than they should be. So I've made these trade-ups a lot more profitable than they should be. It's really weird. It's another reason I wanted to try these ones, because I thought the returns I was getting on them were a bit off. A bit odd. I'm gonna have carpal tunnel syndrome by the end of this. This is gonna hurt. I know I've got such a tough life trading up skins. It's just hard out here, but you know, man's got to do what they've got to do to make a living. God, I hate those train skins, they're so ugly. The cash skins look really nice though, I've always liked them. Lots of bright flashy colours. They appeal to the inner child. Fuck. I feel like I'm going to look like such a klutz, struggling to click the right skins. Probably be something, in all fairness. It's not going well so far though, lots of train skins. Obviously I'm kind of hoping to get lots of cash skins because it not just shows that there's something unusual about trade-off odds, but I make money. And I like money. So all train skins here so far. It's not very good. It is possible a float of a couple of these could be off. I mean, it doesn't really matter, it's a difference of like 50 cents, so I don't really... oh shit. Don't really care. But I've tried to make sure they'll all be factory new. Awesome, another reactor. Even though I'm doing this for a scientific purpose, I still get excited when I get the big wins. Another Glock. Also, I'm not sure if it's audible, but I have to keep cracking my elbow because it's getting sore. Which is, kind of wussy, but my poor body can't take it. Okay, ooh, so that's another good one. It's probably gone down in value recently because I'm recording this a weekend after the Tech 9 nerf, so it's probably lost some value. But the operation's about to end, so I'll probably gain that back. Okay, so I just got a string of cash skins in a row. This is another thing I want to check out to see if there's patterns to the way skins come out, even if the odds are what you'd expect. So I have noticed weird patterns before. It's just a case of, is it an actual pattern or is it confirmation bias? And the only way to know that is to get it on a spreadsheet, pretty much. Which is a bit ironic because I'm turning, the enjoyable job of working with skins rather than being in an office working on a spreadsheet to a job where I'm at a desk working on a spreadsheet. I've heard people complain about that too, the idea that it's not just, a miserable office that makes people depressed, it's the fact they're looking at Excel spreadsheets all day. Excel spreadsheets are just miserable and depressing to look at. Personally, they give me a bit of a headache. They can dress them up with nice colours, and that looks a bit better, I guess. Honestly, I think I've got a lot of marks on university assessments where I've had to do spreadsheets for having nice flashy colours to impress the marker. I think having to mark 100 spreadsheets is probably pretty depressing. So I've just got a huge run of cash skins effectively. The thing is, it could just be a coincidence. There's no way of knowing for sure unless I see it happen again and again and again. As in, groups of cash skins. Time and time again. I think something like 3 of my last 4 skins are bone machines. Once again, probably a coincidence. Like, it can happen, it has to come out at some point. So it's cracking my arm. By the way, I'll know I'm out of skins to trade up when I run out of Mag 7s. I think I've got some Scar 20 carbon fibers as well. Those are the train skins I'm using. It's a nice looking skin, the Toxic. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so it looks like I'm done for now. Okay, so I've got 31 skins here overall. 31 trade ups. Looks like I've made money. A lot of, I reckon, it may even be close to 50-50. Oh, no, there's slightly more train skins. But anyway, I'll go put it up on the spreadsheet and I'll see you guys there. Okay, so as you can see, despite what I thought, I got more cash skins than I did train skins, which is the exact opposite of what I would have expected. And obviously I've only done 32 skins. It's not a huge sample size, but that's still a bit odd. I'm happy I got a lot of reactors. I probably made profit off that, but we'll see how it turns out at the end of the series. But anyway, so far we've seen some fairly odd results, but there's at least 170 more trade-ups to go. So I'll see you guys next time. We'll see if this weird trend of results continues. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Anyway, I'm Heyzeus, out.